Hey there, it's Seb Frey here with another exciting episode of Seb Frey TV. It's December 30th. We are just one day away from New Year's Eve and 2 days away from 2020. Very excited about that. But before we end this year, I wanted to share with you some thoughts I've had recently about diversity in Hollywood. The other day, actually I guess it was a few days ago now because it was on December 25th, Christmas Day. We all went to see The Rise of Skywalker, the last Star Wars movie. And it was okay. You know, of course, I've seen every Star Wars movie several times, including the first one in 1978 or whatever it was. Blew my mind. Right? Been a big fan ever since then for 41 years or whatever it is. And so went to see it. And there's a lot of controversy around that movie, specifically around Rose Tico, you know, the Asian American actress who was in the Last Jedi or whatever it was, the previous movie. She had a pretty good part in that. And in the new movie, her part was greatly diminished, and there was a lot of nailing and wailing and gnashing of teeth, going hey, what's up with that? What happened to Rose? Why did you do that, Hollywood? Bad on you. And interestingly enough, when she first got in that movie, her and John Boyega, I guess, the guy who plays Finn, right, the black male who plays Finn, they both received lots of hate. Lots of haters were coming up and saying hey, you shouldn't be in this movie, or I don't know what they were saying, because I don't really follow haters too much because it grosses me out, makes me sick, and makes me want to vomit. But anyway, it got so bad for the actress Kelly Marie Tran that she actually deleted all her social media accounts and ended up writing an op-ed for the New York Times. And so what I have to say about that is that, I've been watching a lot of streaming videos the last couple of weeks here because it's the end of December and I've had a very long year, right? I went 8 or 9 or 10 months or whatever, working 7 days a week pretty much. And it was a lot, and I just needed to decompress and relax and just chill and just stream some videos or whatever. And it is amazing the kind of videos that are out these days, the depth, the richness, the storylines, the characters. It is all so much more engaging, so far superior to the pablum that I grew up with, this crap with John Wayne or Tom Selleck or I don't know what. I'm not saying that an all-white cast can't put a good movie together. Of course it can. Obviously, there's been many great movies full of white men, right? And white women too. But the richness of the stories that come out, the passion in the acting, the complexity, the nuance of the stories that are coming out today, both in streaming and in the theaters, it is head and shoulders above and beyond anything that we have really seen in the past. And I gotta say, all you people in flyover country or whoever it is that is objecting to all these different faces coming onto the screen, you need to get a clue, because this is what America is all about. America is about diversity, right? We are strength through diversity, right? This is the way that we sell ourselves to the rest of the world, which, by the way, is not white male Americans, right? The rest of the world is all these new faces that we are seeing on TV, faces that have been with us in our culture, in our country for hundreds of years, really, but are finally just beginning to get their due. Embrace it. It is awesome. It is exciting. It is making for a much better video, and it's making for a much better country. So I just want to say, go and see the new Star Wars movie. Go and watch all the stuff that's coming out on Amazon.com, Prime Video, and Netflix, and Apple. I love some of the new Apple stuff that's been coming out. Tremendous, great video for us all to be watching. So if you have some downtime this holiday season before things really get cranking again in 2020, do yourself a favor and check out some of these videos. They are really amazing and very compelling. So that's it. That's all I want to share with you, except, of course, for my wishes for a healthy, happy, and prosperous new year in 2020. I've been taking a bit of a break the last couple of weeks, getting ready to hit it hard in 2020, which is just a few days away now. All right, that is it for this episode of Seb Frey TV. But before I go, do me a favor, give me a comment. I'd love to know what you think about all of the streaming content and what's going on in the American film industry. I'd be really curious to hear what you have to say as well. So give me a comment, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down, give me a share. I would really appreciate it. All right, that is it for this episode of Seb Frey TV. Thank you so much for watching, and now have another episode up again in 2020 talking about what I've got going on for 2020. Looking forward to that. All right, thanks so much for watching. Happy New Year. See you soon.